a significant advance against ISIL in Syria. According to state media, government forces backed by Russian air power have recaptured the ancient city of Palmyra from ISIL after days of intense fighting. While there has been no independent confirmation, the Syrian Observatory for Human Rights said that by Sunday morning, the bulk of ISIL's forces in the city had retreated.
Following a series of large-scale operations, our units operating on the eastern countryside of Homs, backed by the Syrian and Russian air forces, fulfilled their mission successfully in the city of Palmyra. They gained control over the surrounding mountains and ridges and killed large numbers of ISIL terrorists and destroyed their bunkers and military gear.
ISIL took over Palmyra, also a UNESCO World Heritage Site, last May, and began a campaign of destroying ancient sites and staging mass executions. Known as the Bride of the Desert, Palmyra used to attract tens of thousands of tourists a year before the conflict began. But the city isn't simply known for its beautiful ruins. The Tadmor prison complex is also there. For decades, it was one of Syria's most feared detention centers, known for housing political prisoners. Thousands of government opponents were reportedly tortured there. Shortly after overtaking the city, ISIL blew up the jail, which was empty at the time, destroying an important symbol of government control. Palmyra is between Damascus and Deir. Its location makes it important for the Syrian armed forces and their allies. While Russia recently withdrew most of its forces from Syria after 6 months of aerial bombardment, the government of Syrian President Bashar al-Assad has, of late, also made advances in rebel-held territory. Recapturing Palmyra opens up a possible advance of government forces towards much of the eastern desert, stretching to the Iraqi border to the south, and ISIL's heartlands of Deir and Raqqa to the east. Mohammed Jamjoom, Al Jazeera.